This lesson is on the normal curve. A normal curve is a smooth, bell-shaped curve. This is how the normal curve looks. Let's put this curve in a coordinate plane. This is the x-axis here, which represents your different scores. When you have the normal curve, the mean of all the scores is in the middle, and we will be calling this x bar in Math 103. We'll be looking at this as x bar, the mean of the sample. And for the normal curve, the mean can be, let's say, 100. It might be some type of standardized test. The mean score might be 100. The standard deviation might be 15. And we will be using the letter S for the standard deviation. So we can just write S equals 15. And this S really represents the standard deviation of the sample. This x bar represents the mean of the sample. So those are the two statistics that we'll be using in reference to the normal curve. Usually we locate one standard deviation above the mean, and we get that simply by adding a standard deviation to the mean. The mean is 100. If we add one standard deviation to 100, that'll be 115. So this score here would be one standard deviation above the mean. If we add 15 again, then that will give us two standard deviations above the mean on the right side of the mean. And we can do the same thing coming back to the left. We can subtract standard deviations coming back to the left, so that one standard deviation to the left of the mean or below the mean, we subtract 15, which is a standard deviation, from 100, and that will give us 85. So a score of 85 on this standardized test would be one standard deviation below the mean. And if we subtract again, we would be two standard deviations below the mean or less than the mean, and that would give us 70. And we can subtract another standard deviation. Theoretically, we can subtract standard deviations indefinitely going to the left and indefinitely going to the right for the standard normal curve. For the normal curve, this is just a normal curve. An example of a normal curve. The mean does not have to be 100. It just depends upon the situation and the type of problem that you have, what the mean is equal to. But we've already gone over how you find the mean. You just add up all the scores and divide by how many you have. And that will tell you what the mean of the probability distribution is, or what the mean of the scores is. So this would just be a normal curve.